with Simply Vegas Agents. Colt Amidon here, Director of the Commercial Division in Summerlin. As promised, today we have Scott.
Scott Hurlbert, Director of Commercial for Green Valley.
And today we want to talk about two very important things, two things that me and Scott always run across, and a lot of residential agents, this gets them into lawsuits. We're going to talk about there are no such thing as just Las Vegas, and on zonings, there's no such thing as just commercial. So Scott, go ahead, talk to them about the different areas we have here.
Well, we have a lot of clients that come to us and they say that they need a space for their business, and they have, have an industrial use or retail use. And I think that it's important that that everybody knows that Las Vegas is a very small part of Las Vegas, even though it's used to describe, a very broad area. Unincorporated Clark County is basically the majority of town. Plus, you have Henderson, Boulder City, and North Las Vegas. I think that every single one of those municipalities has different zoning classifications. So even though you may be, if you have an industrial client, and the property that is in the city of Las Vegas is M1 zoning, it could have a completely different zoning for unincorporated Clark County, Henderson, or North Las Vegas, etc. So when somebody says they're looking for a property and it is, and they're looking at several different areas, they could be looking in several different zoning classifications because they vary from municipality to municipality.
And a big quick little thing about this is one time I got a call from a restaurant owner. He was going to sign $1 million lease. He's using a residential agent, and he found out that his liquor license is only for Las Vegas City, guys. The Strip is not Las Vegas. The Strip is Clark County, okay? Now, we talk about the different type of zonings. This is something that's very important because we get this call all the time. It's, hey, I need land. It just needs to be commercial zone. There is no such thing as commercial zone, as we know. There is 10, 12, 13 different residential zonings as it is, guys. So if you're selling land, be very, very aware of that, because apartments can't just go onto land. You can't buy land to subdivide and expect it to go through. It's got to be zoned that way. Commercial is the exact same way. There's retail, there's industrial, and those things get broken up into subsectors of, 4 or 5 into them. And you just can't, again, quick little story, had a tattoo shop guy threw in $200,000 into TI work. He goes to try to get a business license. He's in the wrong zoning. His residential agent told him. What did we tell him? Get an attorney. So those are two things you guys need to be very aware of if you're ever going to talk to people about commercial real estate. That will really get you in trouble and also make you not sound like you know what you're talking about. So I appreciate you guys watching this. If you have questions, reach out to me or Scott. We're always around to help you guys. Thank you.
Have a good day.